A very good morning, students. Welcome to the RV online classes. So, students, we are in the science class now. So, in the previous class, we have gone through the 13th chapter. So, that is the sun, the moon, and the stars. Okay. So, in the last class, we have seen about the sun. Okay, and the moon. So, what is our space, students? Space is nothing but there the heavenly bodies are present. Okay, and the space contains what contains? It contains the stars. It have the planets. It have the what is that? Satellites, stars, planets, satellites, sun, everything we can see in our space in the sky. So there are numerous stars present in the sky, but only we can see the sun in a bigger size. Sun is also a star. Okay, what is sun? Sun is a star. Remember that sun is a star, and around this sun, all the planets revolve around this sun. And all of you know that there are 9 planets we are having. Which are those? Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, next Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Okay, these are the 9 planets. These planets always revolves around the sun. Sun is the what? Sun is a star. It is not a planet. But in the 9 planets, Earth is also a planet. We are in the fourth place after Mercury, after Venus, after Mars, Earth comes. Okay, so Sun is very near to the Earth. That's why it looks quite bigger in size. Whereas there are huge, numerous, millions of stars are there, but we cannot see them. Okay, only we can see them with like a dot because they are very far away from the Earth. The sun is the nearest, close to the Earth. That's why we can see the sun in a bigger size. And also sun, what it gives, students? It gives out heat and light. Okay, the sun gives what? It gives the heat. It gives the light. All the planets get light from the sun only. Get heat from the sun. So sun seems to be biggest. Why it looks bigger in size? Sun is nothing but it is a huge ball of fire. Only fire contains. Okay, that fire ball, no, it looks bigger in size for us from the Earth because it is close to Earth. So, students, next, you know that sun is there, no? The Earth revolves around the sun, right? And around the Earth, all the planets are there, no? There are 9 planets which revolves around the sun. And around these planets, there are satellites are there. Okay, each planet contains the satellites. The satellites revolves around the planet. Okay, the satellites no revolves around the planet. Any planet you see, all the planets are having the satellites. Natural satellites we call. Satellites are nothing but these are the heavenly bodies which revolve around the planet. Right? Remember that satellite is nothing but it is a heavenly body which move around the planets. It is not moving around the sun, but the satellites revolve around the planets. Each planet contains their own satellites. In the same way, Earth also having its own satellite, natural satellite, which is that moon, right? Moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. Why means it revolves around the Earth. So the moon takes 28 days to complete one revolution around the Earth. Understood, students? How many days it takes? 28 days to complete one circle around the Earth. And also the sun, no, the moon rotates in its axis only. All the planets rotate in its axis. In their axis also they rotate, and they also rotate around the sun also. So here the moon rotates itself in, it takes 28 days. Okay, moon takes what, to complete itself the one orbit, to complete one circle itself, it takes 28 days, and also it takes same amount of days to complete one circle around the earth. Okay students, so earth is there, no, earth also rotate itself in its orbit only, so in 24 hours. It takes 24 hours, and to complete one circle around the sun, earth takes 1 year. Okay, 1 year means 365 days. So the planet, the time taken by the planet to complete one circle, one revolution around the sun, we call it as 1 year. So earth, no, to complete one rotation around the sun, one revolution, it takes 1 year. And to circle, to rotate about its axis, it takes 24 hours. Right? So earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth. The moon takes 28 days. The moon takes 28 days to complete one circle around the earth, and the earth takes 1 year to complete one circle around the sun. So this is the moon. Moon, students, what means? It has no light of its own. All of you know that. The planets also, they do not have light of their own. They are dark in color. They don't produce the light itself. And the same way, the satellite, the moon is the satellite. It is also not having its own light, and the moon does not contain the air. It does not contain the water also. So if the moon does not have the light, means why it looks brighter in the sky night time? Why means it the sun's light is there, no, that reflects on the moon. The moon reflects the sun's light. The sunlight only it takes, and that's why the night time the moon looks brighter. Okay, students, and also the moon, no, it is not a clean one. The moon is not. It looks very white in at night time, right? But also you can see some of the holes on the moon marks. Have you observed the moon at night? You can see the marks on the moon. Okay, those marks are called as craters. What? Craters. Craters are nothing but, what is crater? It is a huge holes in the moon. Okay, these marks, no, from the earth it looks like a dot or a mark, but actually it is a huge hole that is there in the moon. Okay, craters are nothing but huge holes on the surface of the moon. On the surface of the moon, there are big amount of holes are there. Those holes from the earth, it looks like a mark. Okay, and those holes are called as craters. Okay, so and also students, the moon, no, it has different phases. Okay, moon has different phases. Phases are nothing but it is a different shape of the moon. Why the moon's shape different? See, day by day, 28 days, no, daily one phase you can see in the sky. Okay, sometimes it will be full moon. Next, sometimes it is crescent moon. Okay, it means half moon. Sometimes gibbous moon. Gibbous. Okay, if this phase name is gibbous. Some of the phases is given here. Gibbous, crescent moon, gibbous moon, full moon. Okay, 1 3 examples of phases are given in the textbook. Okay, next, sometimes it will be single layer, it will be, okay, like this. Like this, different shapes of the moon you can see in the sky daily. In 28 days it takes snow to complete one circle, and in that time it changes its it is not changing its shapes, but from the earth the shapes looks like this. Okay, these changes of the shape depends amount of sunlight, no, when how much it falls on the moon, no, that much moon only we can see from the earth. It's the amount of full means you can see full moon. If the sunlight, how much the light falls on the moon, no, that much moon we can see in the sky. Okay, because when the moon is near to the sun you can see full moon. Okay, like that it differs. So basically you just know students, these are the different phases of the moon. Remaining no in detail you are going to study in the higher class. So these are the phases of the moons. Okay, the moons have the huge holes on the surface of its. Okay, that holes are called as craters. They contain the craters. The moon takes 28 days to rotate in its axis, and also it takes 28 days, same days to rotate around the, to take one revolution around the earth. Okay, students, phases of moon and the craters, you know that. So moon does not have light of its own. Moon take light from what? It reflects the light from the sun. What is moon? Moon is a satellite. Okay, students, what is moon? Moon is a satellite. Satellite means, satellite means what? It is a heavenly body which revolves around the planet. 9 planets are there, no? All the planets have the satellites of their own. Earth is also a planet. Okay? Earth is what? Planet. What is Earth is the planet and moon is the satellite. So what is sun? So students, tell me what is sun? Sun is a star. Okay, sun is not a planet, sun is not a satellite, sun is a star. Remember the difference. Okay, moon is a only one natural satellite we are having, means earth is having, that is moon. So next we will see stars. What are stars? So what sun gives us, students? Sun gives out, what it gives out? It gives out heat and light. Why it gives heat and light? Because the sun is nothing but it is a huge ball of fire. The sun contains only fire. That's why it is very, it gives out the heat. It gives out the light. Right? So stars. Stars are nothing but what, students? These are the huge heavenly bodies. Okay? Stars are a heavenly bodies which have light of their own. Right? Sun is also a heavenly body. Earth, planets are also a heavenly bodies. And satellites are also heavenly bodies. In the same way, stars are also heavenly bodies. Okay, heavenly bodies means you all know that they are the natural objects which are present in the sky. So stars are the huge heavenly bodies. Huge heavenly bodies. Why we call them huge? Because stars are from the earth, they look very small, like a dot. Okay, from the earth you can see this much only dots, but actually they are very huge. They are very big in size. So why they look so small means they are very far away from the planet. They are very far away from the earth. That's why they look small. Actually Actually, they are very huge in size, and also they have the light of their own. Planets does not have light of their own, and satellites are also not having the light of their own. But only the stars they produce. They have themselves the light. They have light of their own. Okay. So that's why sun we call it as star because it has light, it gives out light. Stars also huge heavenly bodies which have light of their own. So they look tiny dots from the in the sky. Night time you go and observe, they look dot like. Why means because they are far away from the earth. That's why they look small. If they were near means they looks big. Only the sun is near to us. That's why it looks quite bigger. Okay, like this much you can see the sun's shape. But sun is also very huge in size, but it looks this much. So these stars, all the stars are far away from the earth. See, at night time have you observed students? What means? Certain fixed patterns you can see in the sky. Fixed group of stars. What means? In the night time, sometimes you can see like this. Okay? Sometimes you can see it like this. Some fixed pattern, okay, in the night time. The stars appears in the fixed groups or fixed pattern, some same type of design in the sky. You can see daily, you can see those fixed patterns are called as constellations. Okay, constellations. So, what are these constellations? Constellations are nothing but these are the fixed groups or fixed patterns. Okay, that you can see in the sky. Those patterns no never changes. Other than that, other than these constellations, remaining stars no they twinkle here and there, they twinkles and they shine. But some of the fixed groups are there. Group of stars you can see in the sky. They know they do not change because they are called as constellations. Okay, constellations are nothing but group of star, fixed group or fixed patterns in the sky. So there are about 88 constellations are there. Like this fixed group of stars, no, you can see in the sky space how many? 88. Okay, nearly 88, not exactly. Nearly 88 constellations are present in the sky. So some of the constellations names are given in our textbook. Which are those? Here. They are Ursa Major. Okay. This is the one constellation name. What is this? We call the Great Bear. Great Bear. See, some of the group of stars, it looks like a bear. Bear we have seen animal. Okay, in that shape, the bear shape of a stars group, no, you can see in the sky. In the textbook, it is given. So, like this. Here I will make. So some four dots, four stars. Then here some of the stars. Okay, here one star, like this. Here, here. Okay, these dots, know what I am making here? These dots are called stars. Okay, scientists what they have done? These group of stars, know they observed daily in the same pattern. See, example I am giving. The scientists what they did? These are the stars. In the sky, you observe daily. Some of the star looks daily same. They are in the fixed place. Place may be differs, but their patterns no. They are daily. It looks. It seems same like this. In this pattern only they are arranged. They are seen from the earth. You can see these patterns. Okay. Then scientists what they did? They started inventing, discovering what is this. Okay, then they got that in the sky there are some of the group of stars are there, some of the fixed patterns are there like this. Fixed patterns they seems daily. Okay, those are called as and they named as constellations. Like this fixed patterns, they got 88 patterns they have discovered. Okay, in that the great bear is also one of the pattern. This pattern you can see in the sky. You can make out night time, and they named it as Ursa Major. And next one is Orion. Orion is also a constellation name. Orion means nothing but hunter. Okay, a hunter. They what they did? They joined these dots. Okay, those stars, no, they joined it and they named it. How it looks, no, resembles. That way, they named the constellations. Okay, Orion means hunter. Some of the stars, group of stars are like this, hunter. You can see in the textbook. And next, Leo, lion. Next constellation is lion. In Kannada, we can call grahagalu. Okay, grahagalu and rashigalu. 9 ರಾಶಿಗಳು ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, those are called as ರಾಶಿಗಳು are nothing but constellations. On that only you can see the what is that future, what is your this one. Next, only in your textbook some three constellations are given. Only these three are given: the great bear, hunter, and lion. Its scientific name is Ursa Major, means the great bear. Orion means hunter. Leo means lion. These are the constellations. Constellations means understood, students? They are nothing but the fixed group of stars or fixed group of patterns that you see in the sky. So these are called stars. See, these in the solar system, whatever are there, no heavenly bodies, the sun, moon, stars, constellations, okay, satellites, all these things you cannot see from the naked eyes. You can see sun, you can see moon, but in detail, in the depth, you cannot see. Clearly, you cannot see. So we use telescope. People use telescope. What is this telescope? Telescope is the instrument with the help of which you can see the sun, moon, stars, planets. Right? So, telescope is used to see the solar system, planets, okay, stars, all these things. So, here lesson got ended, students. See, who invented this telescope? Telescope is an instrument, no? Who invented this? It is invented by Galileo. Okay, who is Galileo? Galileo is a great scientist. He is an astronomer. Astronomer means one who study about the heavenly bodies and the space. Okay, those are called as astronomers. Okay, he is also one of the great scientists and the astronomer. And what he did? He invented telescope, and also he invented so many things in the solar system. Okay, so many things like sun, stars, moon, their working, what they contain, everything, many things Galileo has invented. So this is about the solar system. Our solar system or the space consists of sun, moon, stars, planets, satellites, constellations, and many other things. So only in this lesson we have gone through the sun, about the moon, and about the stars. So students, I hope all of you understood this chapter. So here activity is given. Page number 85. You must have seen stars twinkling in the sky. Find out why they twinkle. This is one question, one for you. You just find out why stars twinkle at the night time. Okay. And also correct information about Aryabhatta and Bhaskara, two great Indian astronomers. Aryabhatta and Bhaskara are the astronomers. Okay. You find out what they invented. Okay, what they invented and what they did. You have to collect the information. Just collect the information and study about the student. These two are questions are for your activity. So here ends the chapter, students. Remaining we will meet in the next class. Thank you, students.